Thank you, Ray, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome to Harold Park tonight for this, our biggest night of the year. And I was just told before the race started that tonight's official attendance is 23,166. And of course, that's a great effort, and we thank you all very sincerely for coming out to share this great moment with us. Without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to please welcome to the microphone to introduce the speakers for the presentation, the President of the New South Wales Harness Racing Club, Mr. Stan Hedges.
Thank you, Greg. Mr. Ron Mulock, Deputy Premier and Attorney General, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. One of the pleasures that we have tonight is that Mr. Ron Mulock is here, and he's going to make the presentations to Bill Horn and all those associated with this great win. And it's my pleasure to welcome him on behalf of all of you people who've come to see such a wonderful race. Before I ask Mr. Mulock to perform that ceremony, there are a lot of people who should be thanked for this successful race tonight. And not the least of those is Mr. Jim Bell, the chairman of the Australian Jockey Club. Mr. Bell and his committee allowed us to take the horses to Warwick Farm and to have the barrier draw done there during a race meeting, and it just shows the wonderful cooperation that exists between the different arms of racing in this state. To our sponsors, the New South Wales Harness Racing Club's oldest or longest sponsor, and one who puts a terrific amount of support into harness racing, the WD and H.O. Wills Company and all their associated companies. I express our appreciation for their continued support. Without sponsors, ladies and gentlemen, we aren't able to bring horses of this calibre and put them down and make such wonderful spectacles of harness racing in New South Wales. I'm pleased also to have with us tonight Dr. Ern Manier, the chairman of the Australian Harness Racing Council from Western Australia. And to Dr. Manier, again, a very warm welcome to Harold Park. And ladies and gentlemen, to make the presentation, it's my pleasure to introduce Mr. Ron Mulock.
Thank you very much, Stan. Good. Mr. Stan Hedges, ladies and gentlemen, tonight we've seen a really wonderful display of horse flesh, 6 wonderful horses and great competition between them, and one horse, of course, has emerged, Village Kid. On behalf of all of those associated with this promotion of the Miracle Mile, Commodore Miracle Mile, I congratulate the horse itself, the driver, the trainer, the connections. We have all come to appreciate a champion in whatever field, and tonight Village Kid proved himself a real champion by winning the Miracle Mile for the 2nd year in succession. Kid-C.Lewis also equalled the record of Kevin Newman in driving a winner of the Miracle Mile for the 2nd time, and Bill Horn has trained the winner and is also one of the owners. Congratulations to all, congratulations to the New South Wales Harness Club on a great promotion tonight, and congratulations to all you people who've come along here to share this wonderful spectacle. Good on you, Bill. Terrific, mate. Good. Over here. Good. The mic. Good, Bill.
It was wonderful.
Feeling terrific.
I don't think I've come down to earth yet.
No, that's great. Good. Okay.
It's almost as good as winning an election.
Good on you.
The Honourable Ron Mulock, Deputy Premier of New South Wales. My great friend, Dr. Ern Manier, President of the Australian Harness Racing Council. Mr. Stan Hedges, President of the New South Wales Racing Club. Mr. Alan Chown, Director of Marketing, WD and H.O. Wills, Australia. Distinguished guests and ladies and gentlemen, thank you for receiving my horse, our horse, in such a great way. On behalf of my partners, Gordon and Celia Cox, my wife Norma and myself, it's a great pleasure to go down in the history of New South Wales trotting to be the first horse to win the most wonderful sprint race in the Southern Hemisphere. I've been very fortunate coming to Harold Park. It's been a great track for us. We've now won 2 Miracle Miles and a Harold Park Cup. Not bad out of 4 visits, and I think we're very lucky. To have a horse like Village Kid, we have had great pleasures, as you can imagine. He just keeps performing. We're very fortunate to have Kid-C.Lewis as our reinsman. He's driven this horse on more than 50 wins, and I think that in itself might be a record. I have a lot of thank yous. Firstly, I must thank Ray and Faye Wisby, who have allowed me to stay down on their farm once again. It's a magnificent site. They look after us both well. It's home from home, and when I come from Western Australia, I feel that I'm going to another family. I must thank my wife, who is doing a great job back at home. She's looking after the rest of the team and my butcher shop. I hope they remembered and you put some money in the till. My boys that helped me back at the stables, they're carrying out a good job, and it's not without all this team effort from everybody concerned, we wouldn't have got Willie here tonight. I think I told you 2 years ago that my horse, this horse that I train, that we own, performs great when there's big crowds. 2 years ago, there was 21,000 something here, and we won. Unfortunately, you people let us down last year. There was only 17,000. As soon as Willie heard there was 23,000, he said, tonight's the night. I thank you all for coming. It's a great race, and continue to support it. Thank you very much.
Ron? Kid-C.Lewis. Good. Like to say a few words? Sorry?
Mr. President, members of the committee, ladies and gentlemen, I think Bill summed everything up pretty well tonight. This horse is a tremendous horse, a true privilege to drive him. I've just been lucky to be associated with him. Bill's done a marvellous job with him. He's turned him out a treat, and couldn't have been better on the night tonight. I'd particularly like to thank New South Wales for inviting him over and be able to drive on this beautiful track tonight. It's a very fast track. If we probably had rolled a little bit faster in that one quarter, we could have gone close to the race record, but we won the race, and that was the important factor tonight. Thanks everyone for their support tonight and urging him forward. Thanks very much.